Hey YouTube, RC67 here, and I just want to talk about a couple of cars I picked up today at the store, as well as a car that I just finished up doing some custom work on. The first car here on the turnstile is a 2022 Matchbox moving parts car. Came from the moving parts series. This is a Corvette car, 2016. Mainline car, pretty basic. The tampoing represents for the headlights, so there's no lenses. They were just the tampoings for both the front and the back headlights. A little bit of detail on the engine when you lift the hood up. No other real significant badging on the car at all, and just one color. No detail into the cockpit, just all black. The wheels on it, they're the hard plastic wheels. I think if I did anything to this car, I would probably remove the wheels on it, put on a real rider set of wheels with the rubber tires. That'd be about it, because I actually like the color of this car. I like the way it looks. I like the stance of it. I think with a better set of wheels and tires, might give a little bit wider stance, which would really, I think, look pretty cool. So moving on here, we've got a Mastio Car Truck hauler here. And this came as a set. I picked this up because of the Mustang, but let's talk about the truck first. So let me take the car off of here. So the truck is just a all metal body. The chassis and the bed which the car sits in is all plastic. The wheels are plastic. They do have rubber tires wrapped around it. There's no lenses for the lights. They're just a tampoed decal, as well as the brake lights on the back of the truck as well. They're just a tampoed light. The running lights here along the edge of the truck, those are all just tampoed stickers as well. So there's really not a lot of detail in terms of like mechanics and stuff, or lenses for headlights or anything like that. It's just all stickers and just decals basically. So it does look nice though. I'm not sure I like the checkered flag across the top of the truck, but I do like the champagne color on the truck, so I think it's actually pretty cool. So this is going to be a nice addition into the collection though. So, but the other part of that is a 1989 LX Mustang in the Fox body. And they put a little bit more detail into this one. It is an all metal body, a metal chassis. It does have rubber tires, the big fat ones on the back and the long skinny ones on the front. It's kind of a pro stock drag car with the engine coming out of the hood there. A little bit of detail in the cockpit. The lights, both the front and the back, are tampoing. They're not the lensed lights. But they did spend a little bit more detail on this, but then again, to keep costs down, they couldn't make the car or the truck as a unit affordable unless they cut back on costs somewhere. So those are some of the things that they do to kind of keep the cost down. But they did put the money into the vehicle, which would be the car, because that's really what everybody's trying to buy the set for, is because of the car, not necessarily the truck. So this is what it looks like together when you put it on there. So I think that's going to look really good, in addition to my Mustang set that I have here that continues to grow on my shelf here. So that's the newest addition there. So I've got the Mastio Mustang car carrier truck as well. So, and then finally, this is a Johnny Lightning Bug Bomb. And then I turned it into a VW Baja Bug. So when I had this car from years ago when I was a kid, it was red, and it had two engines in it, one in the front, one in the back. And I lost the engines, and I glued an engine into the front of it one time, and it never really looked that good anyway. So I decided I was going to customize this car. So what I did, let me take out the turnstile here for just a second. So what I did was I chopped the front of the car up, and I filled in the front with JB Weld, and then I chopped off the back of the car and I filled that in with JB Weld, and then pulled the chassis apart, and then I took three other cars that I used as boneyard parts. So I took the wheels off of another Hot Wheel, I took the engine and the engine box off of another Hot Wheel, and then I took the front end portion of another Hot Wheel and added them to this car to make the Baja. I did have to fabricate a few parts on the front here. There's like a bull bar or a under chassis, kind of like a skid plate on the front there. Had to fabricate that. I did have to fabricate a small suspension to kind of jack the car up because of the wheel set was so big. When I put it on this, I had to have a little bit more wheel clearance. So anyway, but it does roll, and it turned out pretty good, I thought. I painted it in flat black, and I just kind of kept it all real simple. So, but I thought it came out pretty good. But anyway, that is all I have for tonight. I hope all is going well with everybody out there. If you have any comments or questions, please like, comment, or subscribe. Thanks a lot. This is RC67. Have a great night.